Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special episode of the Truth Ruth podcast. How are you guys doing today? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Today we're going to talk about something super transforming, might change your life. So hold on to your cattails, America. We're going to talk about aligning your finances with biblical principles. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Anyways, I'm super excited to be here with you guys today because I think what I'm about to share, I know what I'm about to share truly has the potential to change your life and your future forever. So listen up, buckle up, get a pen and some paper, take some notes, engage, and let's have some fun here. Before I really dive in to all that's on my heart to share with you, I want to ask you a quick question. Have you ever felt stressed or overwhelmed or unsure about how to handle money? If you're nodding your head, you're not alone. I felt the same way. I've been there too. And today I want to show you a path to break out of that cycle. Okay. And I want to ask, what if I told you your financial future does not have to be filled with stress? Have you ever considered that? Like your financial future, your finances, they don't have to feel stressful or overwhelming or full of uncertainty. Like, what if I told you that? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine having peace and clarity and control over your finances? And if you are a believer in God like me, you could also align your finances with biblical principles. Honestly, that's what I want to talk about today. Today's not going to be a motivational message in the regards of maybe the ones I usually bring to you, but this is going to be all about finances, mindset, future, and what's possible for you. By the end of this podcast, I want to share with you guys 3 secrets I think is just going to help you have more relief around your finances. And I also want to share with you a 6-step system to help you organize your finances, align them with biblical principles, and help you create real financial freedom in your life and in your family. So listen up, take notes, and we'll have a lot of fun. Please engage in the comments. Please engage with this podcast. It's a lot more fun when I can engage with you guys back and forth and share, read the comments and then see what you guys are getting from this. So please engage. Thank you. I want to start off by sharing with you guys my story, okay? Because I have a very interesting experience around money from when I was a little girl. I have 3 brothers, and we started a business when we were kids. It was called Lawn Boys. I was the girl in Lawn Boys, and we had this little slogan: grass or snow, we shovel and mow. I mean, how freaking cute is that? And my parents did a great job instilling in us a work ethic. They did a great job instilling in us a work ethic and helping us to know how to add value to the world so we could actually create money. I remember having like this little box growing up where I put all my checks from babysitting, and I put all my cash from doing yards and lawn work, and I would save it up. But when you're a kid, like the most you can think of purchasing is like a skateboard. Like for me, that was like the biggest thing I could possibly think about buying was like a skateboard or a ticket to like Cedar Point, which is an amusement park in Northeast Ohio. If you're not from around here, it's awesome. However, when I got older, like I honestly feel like I was done a disservice because I did not know how to manage money past my little girl mindset of mowing yards and babysitting kids. And I really didn't have like the best training. I feel like I was taught a work ethic and how to add value, but I wasn't taught what to do when I had the money. Can I get an amen from anybody? I was not taught what to do. And I felt like school and church and maybe like my community, like they did me a disservice because no one taught me these things. And throughout my journey of growing up, working, going to school, getting a job, I made a lot of financial mistakes, like a lot of financial boo-boos. I racked up loads of debt, and I was really ignorant for a really long time on really what is money, how do I utilize it, and like what do I need to do with it? And honestly, my early years of handling money were a really good example of what not to do. Now, this is like after my little girl phase of, lawn work and mowing yards and babysitting. When I was in college, I made an absolute disaster of my finances. I was in debt up to my eyeballs. I had so many bills. I had so much trouble keeping track of them. I was stressed and I constantly felt overwhelmed trying to just like juggle it all. I had this question that often came to me, and it was, can you guys like hear how passionate and like fired up I'm getting just thinking about this? I had this question that like bothered me. I mean, it like ate at me because I feel like people don't talk about money. It just feels like a no-no. I feel like, it's like an elephant in the room. We don't talk about money, but it's like something that touches every part of your life. It touches everything that you love, right? I remember thinking, how do people pay their bills? Simple question. It ate at me because like no one ever like sat down and showed me how to pay a bill. Now, could I figure it out? Yes. I could figure out how to log in. I could figure out how to pay my bill. But when you have so many bills and so many logins and so many passwords and different due dates and APRs and special deals and 18-month windows and then go from a 0% APR to a 29% APR, and you got your credit score and all these different due dates, and then you're balancing your income with your output, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know about you, but I just got stressed. And money felt hard. Money felt difficult, stressful. It felt like I was just really having a hard time making all the ends meet. And this is before I even started my career as a teacher. As I did start my career as being a teacher, I was just working on like, how can I help manage this for myself? And I just started to figure it out with God. A lot of my financial letdowns and disappointments really led me to having multiple conversations with God. Lots of confessing, lots of repenting for the retail therapy, or where I was trying to purchase things that would make me feel better versus going to God to actually get healing, right? That's We'll just leave that one right there. We could talk about that for hours, but I'm going to keep going. I know in my finances, I got the opportunity to confess and repent and really began a journey of trying to figure out what to do with like this money thing, talking to God about it, looking at his principles in scripture and so on and so forth. So, along the way, I endured many consequences. I racked up debt. I was stressed out. And I really had the opportunity to sit down and be a student in my own life to learn and to figure out what to implement, to figure out the success principles around money, to figure out strategies that are in scripture, to learn from different courses or books and really like listening to some experts who are the who's who that know how on how to, one, manage money, but then two, I've always been fascinated with this one, how to make more of it, how to multiply it, right? With money, you can pretty much do like three things. You can spend it, you can save it, or you can sow it. And I was like, okay, well, it's something I learned in my journey. And I was just like, let me just figure this out. Have you ever had a situation where you're like, I'm going to figure this one out? And I began to create this stewardship system. When you find something in your life that just is like a big deal to you, like a core belief, like something that you are passionate about. For me, one of those things is stewardship. One of those things is stewardship. I really want to stand before the Lord and him say, like, you were a good steward. Because honestly, nothing is ours. It's all God's. We're just managers. That's it. We're just a manager of what he's given us. And I've really taken to how can I manage well what he's given me. So over the last 12 years, I have been creating this system, this be a good steward system. I wish I had a cuter name for it, but I don't. I'm real big into naming things like cute names, but it's called my Be a Good Steward system. Bags for short. Be a good steward. And I think if you want bags of money, you gotta be a good steward with it, right? And so over the last 12 years, I have been perfecting my system. I've been adding to it. I've been making it better. I've been making it more simple. I've only shared it honestly with a handful of my clients and like one family member. And when everyone sees it, honestly, they're like amazed. They're like, this This is awesome. And I really feel on my heart that like this is the year to not just keep the awesomeness to myself, but to really share it more publicly to help more people. And so this year I'm launching something I'm really excited about. It's called Stewardship Club, where we're going to install the Be a Good Steward system into your finances together. So, anyways, I'll be also honest with you. Like, I'm still on my journey of financial mastery. I don't claim to have it all mastered. Don't claim to know every aspect around money or to be a guru or an expert. I'm still a student, and I'm okay with that. I'm still a student, and I've learned some very, very, very powerful principles that are really, for me, they've made like a huge difference. And I really want to share those things with you. You, my friends, my followers, my listeners. I really want to help you guys win in life, win in your health, win in your faith, win in your business, win in your finances, win in your families. Like that's what I want to help people do. I feel like I have a gift to help create transformation in people's lives. And I think winning together it's just so much more fun. I just love helping people make significant progress and change in their life. And I feel like it's my gift that I get to give to the world. Um, Again, my deepest desire is to stand before God and hear him say, Ruthie, well done. Well done. High five, girl. Good and faithful servant. And that really links to stewardship. How am I managing what he's given me? In order to do that, I get to be a good steward. I get to manage what he's given me. He's given all of us three things: time, talent, and treasure. God's given us time, talent, and treasure, and we get to give that gift to the world. Those gifts, we get to manage what he's given us with excellence. And so I want to share with you guys what Stewardship Club is, okay? Because I think it's something that we all need. Stewardship Club it's a coaching program. You guys know I'm a master certified life coach. And through Stewardship Club, we focus on 6 steps to help you transform your finances. Number 1, we have got to bring order into chaos. Like we got to bring the chaos into order. So the first thing we do is number 1, we're going to get organized. We're going to help you get organized with your finances. Number 2, I want to help you get your money blessed. Now, I'll talk a little bit more about this later, but I really want to help you align your finances with God's kingdom principles. Number 3, set clear financial goals. We have to define, what does success look like to you? Not the comparison game. Not what does success look like for your mom? Not what does success look like for Ruthie or for your teacher? What does success look like for you with your finances? Like, how much does it cost for you just to live, for you to be you? Like, we got to identify what that looks like for you. What is success for you? What are your money goals? There are totally so many different things you could do with money. Number 4 is we got to transform your money mindset. Replace your limiting beliefs with your kingdom identity and what God says is possible around money. Number 5 is save and simplify. I want to help you save and simplify. So you stop the financial bleeds and really create some breathing room in your life. You see, money is like oxygen. The more you have, the easier it is to breathe. That's a pregnant pause for you, but it's worth it. Number six is to help you multiply your money. So looks like creating additional streams of income and then stewarding those wisely. And so let me ask you a question. What would it look like to start this year getting your money and your money mindset right? Like, what if you had the systems, the strategies, the skills to pull all of this together to have long-term success as well as short-term success? You can have both. Both. What would it look like to have more peace, more freedom? What would it look like to have a system that your whole family can use? Not just you, but like your spouse. Like you guys be like on the same page, or your significant other. Or like for those of you who have kids, they're not just going to pop out of the womb knowing what you know. You got to teach them. You got to teach them how to manage their finances. What I love about Stewardship Club is this is a family learning space. And so it's a system you can use for yourself. It's a system you can also teach to your kids. For the rest of your life, you will have, and for the rest of their lives, they will actually have a system they can use. And so let me share with you 3 secrets, okay? 3 secrets that I think are really going to bring you a lot of relief. Number 1, if you do not know how to manage money, it's not your fault. That's a huge secret. If you do not know how to manage money, it's not your fault. Nobody taught you. How could you have known? And yes, there's a but coming. But it is your fault if you do stay ignorant. If you know that you're struggling with something and you do not seek help, that is your full responsibility. However, if you don't know and you don't know that you don't know, that's not your fault. But if you know that you don't know, come on. You got to do something about it. You don't want to stay ignorant forever. And you have tools and resources available to you to get the help and support you need. Okay. Number 2, here's a huge secret. Managing money is not hard. All you need is a system. All you need is a system. Managing money is not hard. All you need is a system. Now, you guys know I'm an acronym girl. So system is an acronym. It stands for saving yourself significant time, energy, and money. That's what a system does. It's not hard. All you need is a system. All you need to do is create leverage. Now, what is leverage? Leverage is maximum output for minimum input. Here's an example of leverage. Here's an example of an amazing system. If your car gets a flat tire, do you call all of your big, strong friends to come over to your house and pick up your car with their bare hands so you can change the tire? No, you don't do that because you're a smart person. You get the jack out of your garage or out of your trunk and you jack your car up. You create leverage. You do a minimum input for a maximum output. You change your tire all by yourself, right? That's leverage. What is that? That's a simple system so that you can change your tire. All you need is a simple system so we can change your finances. So secret number 1, it's not your fault if you didn't know, but it is your fault if you stay ignorant. Secret number 2, it's not hard. All you need is a system. Secret number 3, you're not alone. Oh, that was like so relieving for me. You're not alone. And you don't have to try and figure all this out by yourself. That's a lie from Satan. You do not need to try and DIY everything. That's not even smart, by the way. It is not smart to be the expert in your life on all things. The most advantageous thing you could do is, again, kind of going back to number 2, create a system, create more leverage. You get to figure out the who's that know how. It's where you delegate to elevate. It's where you get yourself in a container or a group of people where you can learn, be held accountable, and grow. Okay. Many people, many, I don't have a number because there's so many people right now are struggling with money and they're working tirelessly to improve their situation. And I admire that. And I have empathy for that because I've been there. And the truth is you don't have to do all by yourself. You don't have to work harder. You can work smarter. You don't got to learn any of this all by yourself. You don't have to figure it out all on your own, any part of it. You can learn to save money and make money really easily. And it can be really fun when you learn from the who's who that know how. Okay. Inside Stewardship Club, this is what I'm doing. I'm bringing my friends to the table. I am bringing guest experts who I have learned from, who I have reached out to, who I know, who I like, who I trust with my social security number, who I trust to know the intricacies of my mind, my money, my family, all the stuff. These are people that I trust. I'm bringing these financial experts to you to help you with the practical and tactical tools, strategies, and skills you need, the wisdom that you need to succeed. We're going to be having guest experts come into Stewardship Club and add in their area of expertise as an additional gift. So we're talking financial planning, tax tips, budgeting, investing, how to fix your credit, how to work with debt collectors, perhaps perhaps someone to support us with some crypto if you were to wanting to invest into cryptocurrency. What's it look like to create infinite banking? And really, I want to stress this one the most: how to get your money working for you versus you working so hard for money. We got to like stop that one right now. You get to have the money working for you versus you working so hard for the money. Right? Like who's the master of who here, right? And this is honestly going to be no tricks, no scams, no fluff, just results. Like I just want to help you get results. I'm not here to twist your arm. I'm not here to do all the work for you, but I'm here to give you the shortcut to success. My goal is to serve you at the highest level. Which is why I want to invite you guys to join me in Stewardship Club. And so when you join Stewardship Club, I'm so excited. I feel like the words are having a hard time forming in my mouth. When you join Stewardship Club, here's what you get. We're going to have weekly coaching calls to help you implement, and then you'll have accountability. I've broken everything down into bite-sized pieces so that it's digestible and doable. Number 2, you get those guest expert sessions. So there will be guest experts that will be coming in to share with you their field of favor, their wisdom, their knowledge. Number 3, I've created something I'm so excited about. It's called the Links Library. So this is where I've taken all my studying, all my research, and I've condensed it for you guys. So it has the tips, the tools, the books, and the best supplemental materials to help you get results faster. So you don't got to go search the whole wide world and library and internet all by yourself to try and figure all this out. I'm going to give you the direct links and resources so that you have it all together. Number 4, what you get inside Stewardship Club is I am in multiple high-level masterminds. That means I paid a lot of money to be in a lot of rooms with a lot of smart people. That's what that means. I am not here to boast about that. I'm here to share with you that I'm going to be taking what I learn and glean from those high-level masterminds. Right now I'm in 3 of them, and bring you that knowledge so that you can grow, so you can go further, farther, faster. Unless you want to invest in all of these high-level masterminds, and join me and hang out with me, which would be so much fun. This really is the shortcut to success. Number 5 inside of Stewardship Club is I'm going to give you guys a revenue calculator so that you can reverse engineer your revenue goals, whether they are for your career or for your own personal business or side hustle. And then number 6, inside of Stewardship Club, you're going to have practical steps. Very practical. I like to make things easy, simple, and fun. Practical steps for you to save on your household essentials, on your everyday bills, right? And help you grow your streams of income. I have so much more to share with you. Typically, this, right now, I have this program. I'm gonna tell you all the things. I'm hiding nothing here, no gatekeeping here. Truthfully, this program is priced right now at $1,997, so $1,997. But because this is the first time I'm revealing it to the world, I'm doing a beta group. You guys can join us for 50% off if you join before the end of this week. So that's saving $1,000. And if you're, in a place where I don't even have 50%, I don't even have $998.50. That's okay. We have a payment option for you to support you with that. And then after this week, the price is going to go up to $1,500, and after that, it will go up to full price of the $1,997. And what I want to share with you guys is what you're getting. I really believe in I don't want to give you fluff. I don't want to give you anything that you can't immediately take and use. So I want to share with you my 6-step system. I know I already shared it, but I'm going to break it down just a little bit more. Inside organizing your finances, which again is bringing that chaos into order, we're going to help you build awareness of your numbers. That's the first thing we got to do. You got to know your numbers, friend. If you don't know where you're starting from, it's really hard for us to know where you're going, where you're trying to get to. What's the first thing you do when you go to put directions in your Google Maps, right? Like you go to Google Maps, you're trying to put directions in. It always asks you first, where are you starting from? Or like, we're still in the area of like the new year. And so people want to like lose weight. But to lose weight, you got to like know where you're starting from. What's your starting? We're going to help you take a full inventory of where you're starting from, right? And it feels so good. It feels so good to not give money all that power over you where you're afraid to look at your accounts or your balances. We're going to help you have confidence and competence because we're going to have awareness, and then we're going to take the control back. Okay. When we go through the 6-step system, the first thing is getting organized. The second thing is we're going to help you get your money blessed. So we're going to help you align your money with God's kingdom finances, or God's kingdom principles. I'm sorry. Now, did you know that there are like 2,500 verses in the Bible about money? Timeless principles that work. Now, you know what's cool about principles? They don't discriminate. They don't care if you're old or young. They work. They don't care if you are white, black, tan, or yellow. They work. They don't care if you're skinny or you're fat. Principles work. They don't care if you're smart or you're on your way to smart. They're just getting there. They don't, principles don't even care if you are Republican or Democrat. Principles don't care if you're a Christian, a Jew, a Muslim, or agnostic, or something else. Principles don't care. They just work. They just work. Principles work for everybody. And what I love about the principles in the Bible is if you work them, they will work for you. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter even, honestly, doesn't even matter what you currently believe. When you work the word works. It won't return void. God's not a man that he can lie. And so like, it's actually, so funny. One of the Bible verses that I love so much, it even says in scripture, God says, test me in this. So one area God says, test me. I find that like, challenge accepted, Lord. Wow. I find that interesting. So what we're going to do on Stewardship Club is we are going to work the word. And we're going to wield the word as a weapon because the Bible is called a sword of the Spirit. Right. And so we're going to use the sword of the Spirit as our weapon against ignorance and poverty programming and limiting beliefs. Number 3, when we set those clear money goals, we're going to help define what does success look like for you. Now, I say this all the time. You cannot hit a target that you do not have. You got to have a target. Zig Ziglar says that too. You can't hit a target you don't have. And there's only 3 things you can do with money. Okay. You can save it, you can spend it, or you can sow it. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to help you create a vision, for your money. Where do you want it to go? What do you want it to do? And I just have a pearl of wisdom for you, my friend. If you do not have a vision for your money, somebody else does. If you do not have a vision for your money, somebody else does. Let's get a vision for your finances. Let's get a vision and also think about like what would your future self? What would they say to you right now regarding your finances? Just a good question to kind of think about. Inside Stewardship Club, we're going to do number 4. This is the 4th step in the 6-part system. We're going to help you transform your money mindset. So we're going to replace those limiting beliefs with powerful kingdom identity and kingdom principles. So in Proverbs, I think it's 23:7, it says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. It also works for ladies. As you think in your heart, so are you. That means what you believe, you become. So if you believe money is hard, it is. If you believe money is abundant, it is. But we got to look at your experience and your exposure. We get to look at the programming, the real estate in between your ears. Next, one of my favorite Bible verses, it says in scripture, Romans 12:2, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so you can test and approve God's will, his good and pleasing perfect will. Y'all, the world has some poverty mindset, some spend all you can as fast as you can. You receive like 10,000, if not more, marketing messages every single day. You are being bombarded. We are being bombarded every single day to conform to the pattern of this world, to be a consumer, not a producer, to be in debt up to our eyeballs, to be stressed, to be fearful versus being free. Not anymore. That's why we get to transform your mind. Okay. So powerful. I could talk about that forever. Number 5, helping you simplify and save. Again, all you need is a system. All you got to do is create some leverage, right? The best way for us to create leverage in your finances is to, again, first build awareness. But second is for us to, if you want to make more, the best way to make more is like lose less. One of the best ways to make more is to lose less. Like, let's look for those financial bleeds, right? Let's what's the word? Let's patch up the hole in your boat where you're just taking on water and you feel inundated and you're living under what you're called to live over, right? Let's help you save and simplify. And then number 6 is my favorite, helping you to create multiple streams of income, right? I love creating multiple streams of income. Say it with me, multiple streams of income. That really is, for me, that's the name of the game. I just want to make money everywhere. Why not? Why not? I can help you guys. If you want to save money on your groceries and you want to buy like non-toxic, you want to buy things that have like non-toxic chemicals, you want to shop American, you want to shop small family, you want to buy household essentials, and make money, I got you. I can help you do that. You want to turn your ideas into income, like turn your intellectual property into like a digital program or product so you can get paid, I got you. If you want to reverse engineer your income, reverse engineer your revenue, I got you. I really built a calculator for you that does that. I can show you. It's really, really easy. It's super awesome too. Like, everyone who uses it is super grateful. And then they can have a calculator they can use for the rest of their lives. And then, if you want to create a thriving side hustle that pays you every single month on repeat, I got you. If you want to do all of them, I got you, right? But honestly, I can't serve you at the highest level unless you get inside Stewardship Club. So consider this your personal invitation. I would love to walk alongside you in Stewardship Club to help you manage your finances, save more, and make more. And see, the cool thing about Stewardship Club is like, it's almost like taking medicine, right? And here, I'm gonna tell you what the side effects may include. Okay, so when you join Stewardship Club, side effects may include peace, having a plan, order, increased levels of happiness, new friends. You'll have new friends. You'll be making massive progress toward short-term goals, as well as you'll be making massive progress towards, really making your future self happy. You'll be beating the things that have been beating you. You'll be living over what you've been living under. And we're going to help you get results. Like, your inside Stewardship Club, you're going to get results. Results that include upgrading your mindset, raising your financial thermostat, right? Increasing your earning potential, mapping out a plan for your financial freedom, where you owe nobody nothing but to love them. That's another Bible verse. Oh man, owe no man no thing but to love him. That's powerful. The results also would look like more competence around finances and money. And wherever you have increased competence, you've increased confidence. Having a clear plan, which means you'll feel relieved. Giving yourself a promotion in your potential, because you're going to be learning so much from the group. We learn a lot more together than separate. Helping you create more consistent cash flow. Really, honestly, so much more. It's going to be a lot of fun with a really cool dynamic group of like-minded individuals. And it's all happening right now. It's all starting off. Like we're already kicking this off. Like come join us. Come hang out with us. It's going to be a blast. And truthfully, I am going all in on this and I'm committed to serving this group like no other. Um it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited also about like the link, like creating this like little library of links inside of Stewardship Club where you have access to like these resources immediately. Like what books can you read? What YouTube videos can you watch? Other supplemental materials. And here's what else is really cool. We're going to be utilizing AI and automations and apps that are really going to help you work much more efficiently. I'm really big on like collapsing timelines. I like to think about how can I do what would take a decade? Like how can we like do it in a day, right? How can we turn an annual income into like a monthly income or like a weekly income? Like that's what I like to like play games with myself like that. Like that. I like to play those games. And to create more efficiency, right? And so we'll also be sharing it again from the high level masterminds that I'm in. Um, Again, I'm not saying those things to brag or to boast. Like that's a benefit to you. I don't know if you want to be in these high level groups and go to all these events. You got to pay for hotels and airfare and food. I mean, they're fun, they're great, but it is an investment of time and energy and money. And the cool thing is, you just get the benefit. Like I've just condensed all this stuff for you to receive and to enjoy in those bite-sized, easy to digest pieces that you can like go and do right now. Essentially, I've done a lot of this work for you, which is exciting. I wish I would have had this like 10 years ago. And I do have some people say to me like, Ruthie, I have some of these books. Like, Ruthie, I have books. I have books I have not read. I have courses that I haven't finished yet. Like, let me just go do those first. And my friend, I'm going to tell you something that one of my first coaches told me. An excuse is a well-planned lie. You could read those books and you could go do your courses. But you probably won't because you probably would have already done it by now. Without accountability, most of us do not show up. Without accountability, without a plan and accountability and some guidance, most of us, we start, but we don't finish. We don't complete what we set out to. And I know this to be true for myself. That's why I hire so many coaches to help me manage my mind, manage my money, manage my business. Like I have a coach for almost everything because I'm working smarter, not harder. I'm working higher, not harder. Come on. So I want to encourage you to actually challenge your excuses, challenge your objections. I don't have time for this. I already have the resources. I already have the books and the courses. But like honestly, like ask yourself honestly, have you done them? Do you think your chances of success are greater with a group or without a group? I know for me, like I show up when I'm accountable to show up to somebody else. Like I know I show up best when there's somebody there counting on me. That's when I show up best. That's when I show up best. And so I hope that that blesses you. And then another thing that I hear often is like, I'll do it next year. I'll do it later. I'll do it in a couple months. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you this. Do you know how much procrastination is costing you? Do you have any idea how much procrastination is costing you? Do you know how expensive your excuses are? Yeah, I'm coming for you today. I love you. I love you. I love you enough to challenge you and to tell you the truth. Do you know procrastination on like the low end is costing you $13,000 a year? And I could prove that to you mathematically. Prove it in the comments. I will reach out to you and I will prove it to you. A minimum of $13,000. Just think about that for a second. Now, $13,000, you know, that's a game changer. If someone was going to give me $13,000, like that would be a game changer to put back in my pocket versus someone taking it from my pocket, right? You can't find $13,000 in the couch or under your bed. You know what I mean? Like 13,000, that's a lot of money. But that's honestly just the cost, the bare minimum cost of procrastination. Again, I could prove this to you mathematically. And that's why I want to encourage you to join us in Stewardship Club. Like, get in the room. The room changes you. Get in a room of transformers. Get in a room where we're all going to be held accountable to grow our money mindset and our financial potential, raise that financial thermostat. The value for this, I was trying to think about this. I was talking with with a financial professional this morning, and I was like walking through the system with them to get their opinion, get their feedback to make it even better for you guys. And they said, like, this is remarkable, like what you've done. That was their exact words. This is remarkable. And they said, um, the value of this is like, and what you're going to help people do is really priceless. Like, it's kind of really hard to put a number on. I'm like, I know, it's kind of hard to put a number on, but, and like, honestly, I don't want you to come take my word for it. Like, come see it for yourself. Come try this for yourself. Come, come learn how to be financially sovereign. Now, what does that mean? That means that you control your money versus your money controlling you. Financial sovereignty means you don't have to consult with your bank account to make a decision. Put sovereign in the chat or in the comments, or write that word down, sovereign, Sovereign, sovereign. That means you are mastering something versus it mastering you. And if you ever hung out with me in real life, if you ever hung out with me in my coaching programs, if we've ever had the opportunity to like chill together, I make everything easy, simple, and fun. If it's not easy, simple, and fun, I don't want to do it. I actually thought about renaming my business LLC, like ESF Solutions, because I like everything to be easy, simple, and fun. And I'm really aiming for in my life a higher level of elegance. Now, elegance means simplicity, beauty, and function. And that's what I want more of in 2025. I want things to be more simple, things to be more beautiful, and things to be more fun, and things to be more functional. Like, I love where fun and function like meet. Does that make sense? That's my favorite thing. Those are like my favorite things. I want to help you create more ease and simplicity and function, and have room for fun in your life with your finances, and really free up your mental capital and your heart space. So I had another analogy hit me earlier. Like, let's get your money Neutrogena, like clean, clear, and under control. Oh, I just love that. I just love that. Let's get your money Neutrogena. Okay. Clean, clear, and under control. Now, as I said before, like, this program is currently priced at $19.97 and probably worth every penny, if not triple. But because I'm launching this right now as a beta program, you guys can join and have access to join between now and Sunday, January 26th, for 50% off. Okay, put 50% off in the chat if you're like that. Let's go. If you guys like getting deals and bargains, like, this is your moment. And I want to share with you, like, one of my caveats is, like, I really want to get your raving review at the end. When you go through Stewardship Club and you have like an incredible success story, like, I want that testimonial. I just want the video. I want it written. I want a video, because I just love transformation. Like, I love helping people get results that stick. And I really also love helping the next generation have a clue of how to win the money game, because I didn't have that. I was taught a lot of great things, but that was one of the things that probably like for you too. That education just slipped through the cracks, and I have been paying big time for not knowing up until now. Like, now I know. And the truth is, honestly, you're going to pay now or you're going to pay later. Either way, everyone pays. You either will pay in life like the pain of discipline, or you'll pay the pain of regret. You'll either like pay to be healthy, or you'll pay the price of not being healthy and just strive to get back to health. You'll either pay the price of a program like Stewardship Club, or you'll pay the price of ignorance. And here's the thing, ignorance always costs more. You either pay now or you pay more later. And paying now, yeah, I know it feels like a little bit of pain, but a little bit of pain now beats a whole lot of pain later. A little sacrifice now beats a whole lot of sacrifice later. A little bit of sacrifice creates much success. A little faithful stewardship with little things allows you to be a ruler of more things. You're either going to pay now or you're going to pay more later. And what I want to do is I want to invite you guys to come join me in Stewardship Club. And there are so many things here that I couldn't share. I don't have the time to share, but what I feel is almost is like a Bible verse. Eye has not seen, ear has not heard. What great support is coming? What great support and success and surprises are coming to Stewardship Club? I'm assembling so many additional things that I don't have liberty to share with you right now with this group to help us win together, to help us master our money, master our mindset, and it's just so much more fun to do it all together. And figure out how much it costs. Like, what's your freedom number? What's your lifestyle number? Like, do you know how much it costs for you just to be you? Right? Like, let's look at your here and now. Let's look at your near future, and let's look at your future self goals. What do you think your future self would tell you to do around your finances? Have you considered that at all? Like, what does those retirement golden years look like for you? I know one thing is we don't have to do anything, but we get to build healthy habits around money. Now, what's a habit? A habit is a healthy, automatic behavior inside of time. That is what a habit is. It's an acronym, spells habit. Healthy, automatic behavior inside of time. That's what a habit is. Now, do you want to build some healthy automatic behaviors in 2025? Yes, the answer is yes. Yes, who wouldn't? So anyways, I want to encourage you to come install those healthy behaviors into your life with us in Stewardship Club, right? And now I've had people like reach out and wonder, like, do I have to be struggling like financially to join? No. Do I have to be like rich, and like wealthy to join? No. Like, this is for people who are coachable and committed and who want to transform their finances. So like, who want to take what they have and make it better. Like, you don't have to be in a certain income bracket to join. I've even had the people ask me, like, Ruthie, do I have to have all my ducks in a row before I join? No, not at all. I want you to come with your money mess and all your financial boo-boos, and like, let's get you taken care of. Like, let's fix it for you, my friend. Again, the cool thing is this is something that you can do with your spouse, you can do with your kids, you can do with your family unit, and you guys can learn and grow together. So I think it's going to be really powerful for that purpose. And then something else that I think is noteworthy is I have been hearing that this is like a year of jubilee, a year of favor, and I truly sense in my spirit this is for me what I truly feel, that this is a time to be positioned to prosper. Positioned to prosper. And I want to encourage you, like, don't miss this season. Don't sleep on this opportunity. You see, prosperity takes positioning, and positioning takes preparation. Please don't be caught unprepared. Please do not be caught unprepared. In the Bible, there's a story of people who weren't prepared. There's a story of a bridegroom and these 10 virgins, and they were waiting for the bridegroom to come, and they didn't know when he was going to show up. This is like a metaphor for our life and for the return of Jesus. But those 10 virgins had lamps, and they had lamps because they didn't know when the bridegroom was going to come. Is he going to come in the daytime? Is he going to come in the nighttime? When's he going to show up? And they had to be ready. They had to be ready when he came, or they would have missed it. And there were 5 of the 10 virgins that had oil in their lamps, and they stored oil, extra oil. And there were 5 who didn't. And the 5 who didn't, they got left. They missed their opportunity. I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be you. Please take the time, to care is to prepare. Take the time to prepare yourself, to position yourself so that you can prosper, so that you can be ready when the bridegroom comes, so that you can be blessed to be a blessing, so you can live over what you've been living under and show your kids what's possible, so you can beat the things that have been beating you, so you don't have to live in ignorance anymore. Ignorance is expensive, and so are our excuses that keep us there. I want to, and again, just one more time, invite you to come join us in Stewardship Club. It's going to be absolute blast. And right now, there's a special window of opportunity for you guys to join us, as this is our beta group. So it normally is $19.97, but for limited time until Sunday, the 26th, until Sunday, the 26th of January, it's going to be $998.50 if you use the code SPECIAL when you guys sign up. So here's what I want you to do, okay? I want you to type like I'm in or send me the details, and I'll me or someone on my team will shoot them over to you, okay? But I want to encourage you, like, are you ready to take control of your money? To get clarity, to have immense confidence around finances, like so much finances that you can like pump your gas without, looking at your bank account first. Paying for all the food at the table because you just want to bless people, like leaving a huge tip because you operate in generosity. Please don't miss this opportunity to join Stewardship Club. And this is the lowest price it will ever be. And I want to encourage you to do something your future self would thank you for. Make a decision your future self would thank you for. Type I'm in or shoot me a message and say, I'm in, Ruthie, I'm ready to join. And let's master money together. Let's master our mindset together. And let's position ourselves to prosper. I love you guys so much. And I will see you in Success Club. Not Success Club, Stewardship Club. You see, when you have names like Success Club, that's another program that I have that's incredible. But Stewardship Club, that's where it's all going down for the finances. I'll see you guys on the inside. Bye.